Hello, and welcome to Cake Decorating 101. This is Kim. Kim, tell us how you're going to put together your 6-inch cake.
Okay, so your 6-inch cake should come from the commissary. Looks like this. This is the pink champagne. It's layered with the champagne buttercream. Of course, it's going to change with the different flavors. It's going to have a plastic, nice wrapping on the outside. Of course, you'll want to take that off. And you want to have your tools, hopefully, before you start decorating all together, and I'll show you what those are. You want to put the cake on a cake circle. They come in, it's an 8-inch cake circle, and it's either silver or gold. And so what I like to work with the cake while it's frozen, because it will just peel right off of the cake board most times, pretty easily. And put it underneath, just to hold the cake on there properly so it won't move. So the tools that I like to have when I'm decorating the cake, I like to have a bag of frosting, I like to have a clean rag, and then there's several different types of icing utensils you can use. This is my personal favorite. It has a flat end, so when you're going up against the cake, it kind of works with you instead of against you. And then for the top, I like this little guy. There are many different ways to do, but I like to put the frosting of choice in the piping bag. And then you're going to start at the top and just put a nice thin layer at the top. Make it go off the edge a little bit. And then you're going to take the same piping bag and just go up the sides. All around the cake.
And we're done.
Just kidding. There you go. I'm kidding. Very rustic. And then I like to keep the bucket of whatever frosting it is right next to me, because you're going to be scooping it off and then putting it right back into the bucket. So I start with my spatula flat against the board and hold it straight, north and south. And you're going to use the turntable and just move it along. And then I take it up, and then start back. And you're just going around the cake, turning the, oh, see that one? I went too close, but that's all right, you can fix it.
While she's doing that, here's some 6-inch cakes right here that are already complete. I want you guys to make sure you have plenty of little fondant treats for people to add to them, and you can use it for display. The pumpkin is going to be the same look as the gingerbread. So during the Thanksgiving holiday, we're going to go ahead and place some fall leaves, which you should already have for your dozens. Once Thanksgiving is over, I got you a little gingerbread man. Hi! And then you're going to stick him like on the side here, or perhaps, you know, on the cake. And then you can have all these other things. So here's some little holly. This is just a cute little accent for the top of the cake for the holidays. Looks great on any of them. The white looks really pretty with, you know, a couple of snowflakes on it, like such. 2 pieces would be perfect. You know, you're siftifying the cake. All right, she smoothed off the edges there.
Smoothed off the edges, and you don't have to be, for what we're doing, you don't have to be as smooth as, say, cakes that want the smooth outside, because we're going to be making it rustic. And what I like to do is just clean up the edge of any frosting, and then you take your towel and then just, and then on the top of the cake, I'm going to use my small offset spatula, and you're going to just lightly drag the edges of the cake towards you. And that
So Kim, if we're just gonna pack this one with the white chocolate shavings, can we do that from this point?
Yes, you can. In fact, it does not even have to be as smooth, but yes, you start from a cake that looks like this, and then you're gonna hold it up in your hand. How I do it is I do this, and I pick up the curls, and then just pack it around the cake, and then finish on the top.
And the chocolate curls are a little bit more round than the white chocolate shavings, so you want to break those up a little bit and then pat that on the side of the cake so it gets more coverage.
Yes.
And then now she's going to go ahead and make it rustic.
When working with the cake, since it is frozen, you want to work as pretty much as fast as you can so the frosting does not freeze on you. And I'm just using the turntable, and I'm just kind of lifting up my spatula, and I'm just going around the cake, kind of making one big long string, and you're just lifting it up. Try to make it as irregular as you can. That's what's nice about it, is the rustic look.
All you neat freaks out there, this is not a neat cake.
It's not a neat cake. Dean.
Yeah, Dean. All right, voila.
And so now you just clean up the board if it's a little bit messy, and then there you have it, rustic cake.
Thanks, Kim.
You're welcome.
Thanks.